Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Florida Stacker here with you, and Black Friday is one of the best days all year, if not the best, to buy silver. And so I took advantage of those lower prices at my local coin shop, as well as an online bullion dealer I like to shop with, and picked up 25 ounces of silver this Black Friday. So let's go ahead and open up these coins. Let's fill up these tubes. Let's get to it. Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, so if you've been following the channel, you know I've been trying to fill up these 5 tubes here. We started a couple of weeks ago. I guess it's been a month now. We've done 2 unboxings of silver coins we purchased from APMEX, and we are starting to add those to these tubes. We're going to be filling these 5 tubes with the British Britannia, the Canadian silver maple leaf, the South African silver Krugerrand, the Australian silver kangaroo, and the American silver eagle. So for Black Friday this year, I decided to go a little big, and here we go. With 25 ounces of silver to add to these tubes, that ought to put a pretty big dent into this challenge, and we'll be back again in about, 7 to 10 days time with more silver for these tubes. So we're going to go ahead and keep working till we get to that 100 ounces. So I do have one order here from Aydin coins. I'm going to go ahead, I know what it is. It's these 3 coins here. We're going to set these aside. There is one small little gift that I got with that. And we'll get to our local coin shop pickups. And we'll start out with some American Silver Eagles. So as you know, American Silver Eagle premiums are really high. And filling a tube of American Silver Eagles is not exactly cheap these days. So I was happy to pay a lower premium, not much lower, but I was happy to pay $35 for these coins, which does put it at about $15 in premium over spot. Yeah, I know, I can already hear some of you guys talking, but you know what? My money, right? And I did want to have another tube of American Silver Eagles. After all, I am the Florida Stacker, and I got to have the coin of my country. And these type 1s are my favorite. So we did get 4 out of the 25 coins in these 2018 American Silver Eagles. These are some real nice silver coins. So it's going to help us out with that tube of ASEs there. I do believe we have 2 of the 2022 versions of the silver coin in that tube. We'll pop that cap here in just a second and have a nice look. So let's get a good look at these beautiful coins. Lady Liberty, gorgeous. Been around since 1986, the American Silver Eagle, this being the original version of the coin that ran from 1986 until about the midway point of 2021, when the design was changed to the Type 2 American Silver Eagles. So we got 2 more here. Go ahead and pop those out. For those of you new to the channel too, you see I am wearing these black gloves. I buy these black gloves on Amazon. I do actually have a link down in the video description section for those of you that want to click on that. And you can see where I purchased them from. They're pretty firm fitting. You definitely don't want to have moisture on your hands when putting them on. But it does keep fingerprints off of your silver coins and keeps them in a pretty good condition when you're handling them, which I don't do very often, but obviously pulling them out of the plastic coin flips here and adding them to the tube, you are going to have to, touch your silver coins. And silver, unlike gold, is much more prone to tarnish and, spotting and fingerprinting that are much more visible, that can actually take away from the physical characteristics of the silver coin. Yeah, keep in mind that silver is silver as far as its spot price and what it is actually made out of, but each coin does carry with it a different premium over spot, or it's the cost over the current prevailing spot price of silver. And these American Silver Eagles in particular have a very high premium over spot. They're more expensive to buy. You definitely want to keep them in good shape, because in the future, if you do want to sell them or even just pass them on to a family member, perhaps, I don't know, whatever your plans are, wouldn't you want to pass them on a nice, beautiful, shiny silver coin? So as mentioned, we do have 2 in the tube. Let's go ahead and get those out real quick. And yeah, these are going to be the Type 2s. So for my new stackers watching today, I'll go ahead and show you that difference between these different types of American Silver Eagles. So these are going to be 2022s, which is the second year of the revised version of the American Silver Eagles. Let's go ahead and set one down, grab a 2018 And with Lady Liberty, the differences, and to be honest with you, I don't really remember too many of the differences with her, but you can see there is an engraving just below "In God We Trust" on the newer version, and you don't see that on the older version of the American Silver Eagle. The big difference right here with the eagle, right? So you can see a pretty significant change with the coin, the one here on the left being the newer design, which will likely run for quite a bit of time. Didn't go over too well in the community. Most people in the community prefer, at least based on what I hear running a silver stacking channel, that the Type 1 is their favorite design. But regardless, it's an American Silver Eagle. It's 1 troy ounce of silver, highly recognized, highly sought after, namely here in the United States, but definitely a very popular, if not the most popular, silver coin in the world. So there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just like the black gloves, I do have a link to, Amazon.com. I do a lot of Amazon links because they just sell everything that you could possibly imagine down in the video description section. So if you're looking for American Silver Eagle tubes, well, you can find them down below. So here we go. Got 6 in the tube. We got 14 of these to go toward our goal. Let's get a good focus here. Actually zoom out just a little bit so you can see a little better. So you just say Silver Eagle there on the cap top. It's one of the nicer, coin tubes, in my opinion. And it comes from Guardhouse. They do a pretty good job. So we've also been stacking, and I'm doing this video completely unedited, guys. So I do have to stop from time to time, gain my composure, think about what I'm going to say next, and also catch my breath. But we are stacking these silver kangaroos from Australia. Okay, so we've got 4 of the 2022 versions. I believe these are all, should be 2022s. These coming from APMEX. Yep, so you can see 2022. Let's go ahead and set those down. Get a nice look on the coin from Australia. So this is the standard bullion coin that comes out of the Perth Mint each year, which is one of the 2 mints that are very popular that operate out of the country of Australia. This is the official bullion coin of the country. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II still does adorn this coin. That'll be changing soon to King Charles with the recent passing of Queen Elizabeth. But this is a very nice coin. Good radial lines there as a security feature on the kangaroo. So we already had 4, and we have got more to show you. So let's go ahead and get into the kangaroos. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I got these for the nice price of $25 for around $5 over spot, which is a pretty good price for a silver coin today, especially when comparing them to the American Silver Eagle. So you know what? To kind of speed this one up a little bit, what we'll do is I'll start removing them from the capsules. We'll go ahead and take a look at 1 or 2 of them, and then we will finish adding them to the tube. So these coin flips are very popular. This is typically how you will buy when you're buying not a full tube of silver. You'll get them in a coin flip of some sort, unless you're buying like 10 or more. In some cases, when you buy 10 or more silver coins at one time, the same coin that is, dealers, coin shops, they'll give you a tube, to go along with them, right? But when you're buying less than 10, you do tend to just get the coin flip. So how many we got left here? We got 2 more to go. Grab this guy out. Actually, we're going to stop there because we'll save Aydin coins for last. So there we go. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 2022 silver kangaroos. Little milk spotting there on the kangaroo on this coin. That's going to happen from time to time with kangaroos, also there on Queen Elizabeth. Kangaroos, Philharmonics, Britannias, and Krugerrands are, and also American Silver Eagles, but to a much less extent, I would say, based on my experience. But the kangaroos, the Krugerrands, let's go ahead and check this next one out. Definitely the Philharmonics and the Britannias, you put yourself at risk of milk spotting when purchasing online. Now, when purchasing in a coin shop and you're looking to buy silver cheap, I don't care about a couple little tiny milk spots on these kangaroos, because when I go to sell them, it's more or less going to be expected. And chances are I'm going to sell them to a coin shop that deals with gold and silver on a daily basis. They understand that when they buy monster boxes of silver coins direct from the mints or from their distributors, that, they're sealed in most cases, especially these 2022s, right? They're going to be sealed. And therefore, the dealers themselves don't always get a chance to inspect the product. Sometimes it comes from the mint with those milk spots, which is just a residual chemical left on the coin during the minting process, the cleaning process. So it happens. It's not that big of a deal. It's more of a big deal to others than it is with me, but that's the case right now. So let's go ahead and add these up. We do have a couple milk spots on these kangaroos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we've got 8, 9, and 10. So we are up to 10 of the 2022 silver kangaroos. So we'll go ahead and use our kangaroo tube here, which is the same size. For those of you watching, this is the same size tube that will hold American silver eagles. It'll also hold the Mexican silver Libertad. So that's just something to think of for your storage. Obviously, I keep my eagles in the green tops here, even though they are, in essence, the exact same tube. So we're doing good there with our silver kangaroos. Let's move on to the next. All right, had to take a little breather there. Let's get back to it. So we do have 2 of our Canadian silver maple leafs. Let's go ahead and jump on those real quick. And here in the tube, let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 silver Canadian maple leafs already in the tube. So let's go ahead and add these 2. And guys, I really like these coins. And I've mentioned it so many times, especially to you folks that have been watching for a long time. But the maple leaf is a clean silver coin. It is manufactured using their mint shield technology. Therefore, when it comes out of the minting process, you're not going to have to worry about milk spots with the 2018 and newer silver Canadian maple leafs. Okay, 2017 and older did not have that process, so you run the risk buying them online, namely when you can't see them in advance of milk spotting. But 2018 and newer, you're good to go. So that is a very clean silver coin, very nice radial lines, and we will be seeing an update as well to King Charles coming soon with the silver Canadian maple leafs. We'll go ahead and drop that in for number 5. And we'll move on quickly to number 6. Quite a few Canadian stackers that follow the channel. Hope you all are doing well. Know the weather's getting colder up there. Not so much here in Florida. A little cooler. Quite a bit of rain, but pretty much the same. All right, so there is the second silver Canadian maple leaf. These are 4/9 fine instead of 3/9 fine. Really doesn't make much of a difference here in the United States, but in other parts of the world, it's a little bit more important, especially when it comes to gold. So, all right, we're doing pretty good. We've got the eagles done, the kangaroos done. These lids are a little more difficult to put on, but we have our silver Canadian maple leafs done. So let's go ahead and get to the silver Britannias now. And these are another beautiful coin. Got 2 of these from 2022. Let's see how many we have so far. I think we've got 3. Yep, so we've got 3 of the 2022 silver Britannias in the tube so far. This is going to make it 5 when we get these 2 in. So a little milk spotting there, which, as mentioned, is fairly common with the silver Britannias. You do get a very well-designed silver coin. A lot of security features on this coin. It's actually a favorite in the community for it's a beautiful coin. A lot going on. It's not the matte silver finish of the Krugerrand, which we'll show you here in a minute. Definitely a more reflective, polished silver coin. But you've got Lady Britannia there. 1 troy ounce of silver. Wonderful silver coin. So let's go ahead and grab the other one out. Oop, broke that flip. I try not to do that. I do try to keep my coin flips and recycle them when I need them, but inevitably you do break them pretty easily. So there you go. Queen Elizabeth. Again, a little maybe milk spotting, little scuffs there on the Queen's cheek and face. That's pretty common. Remember, this is investment grade bullion. This is not a collectible silver coin. I know some of us like to throw them in coin capsules, and I do with the ones that I like to show on the channel that I could just kind of dump out on the table and, show you guys some silver coins. Coin capsules, though, add to your expense of stacking. You're already paying a high premium over spot, right? And then you got to add capsules, and you still generally wear gloves to handle them because then you get the fingerprints on the capsules. And if you're, wanting to protect your silver as much as, spending more to keep them in an airtight capsule and the tubes for those, then you probably will wear gloves because you probably don't want those fingerprints, because you probably want everything perfect. So it's just, you're not really eliminating an expense when it comes to stacking. And for 100 ounces, 100 coin capsules, I could be looking to spend more than $100, right, just to put them in capsules. So we'll just use these tubes, keeping in mind, not a collectible coin, definitely a bullion coin. And I did forget to mention, I paid $27 each for the maple leaves, and I paid $25, just like I did for the kangaroos here for the Britannia. So a much lower premium for the silver Britannia. So up to 5 of those. And that brings us to the last coin, and the one that I have definitely purchased the most out of. I was happy to kind of look through these Krugerrands and find the ones that I thought were in the best shape, because as mentioned, they can milk spot like the Britannia. So a little bit of milk spotting on some of these Krugerrands, but overall pretty clean coins. And I was happy to grab some clean ones, being able to see them in person at the coin shop instead of just ordering them online and kind of, rolling the dice, right, on the quality of the coin that you're going to get when you're purchasing online. But yeah, really nice to be able to shop local, save some cash, get your silver instantly. You don't have to worry about the postal service. It is not easy for everyone to get out, and not everybody has a great coin shop to go to. I've got a couple of options here in Central Florida. So let me knock some of these flips out of the way, and we will keep going. So we're on number 4 here of the silver Krugerrands. That is Paul Kruger we're looking at, historical figure from South Africa, and a springbok antelope, one of the famous animals there, obviously, in South Africa. So number 4, let's get to number 5. It's looking pretty good, huh? This one's not as good. I knew there was a couple in there, but it is tough to find a tube of fully perfect silver Krugerrands, okay? So some milk spotting, but, obviously not too bad. I've seen some really bad ones, and I know you guys have too. All right, here's another. Yeah, we did a pretty good job, pretty good job getting some coins to fill these tubes up. Obviously, I'm not in a huge rush to fill them up, but there are other silver items that I would like to purchase, mostly for the channel, that include, 5 and 10 ounce silver bars. 90% are circulated silver coins from America's past, and also, getting into some different generic silver rounds, as well as other coins, some more collectible type coins. And you'll see all those videos here on the channel. So if you like silver and gold, but mostly silver, that's what we're going to do here, mostly silver, then you found a good home. Okay, so let's go ahead. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've already got 5. Just double check. Nope, that's 4. We've got 4 of these 2022 Krugerrands in the tube. So we'll go ahead and add number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, 9, 10. 10 ounces now, 11, and 12. All right, so we are up to 12 ounces in our silver Krugerrand. So that puts us to 12, 17. It's going to be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And I'm trying to remember, we had 4, plus we got 6, so that's going to be 38. So we're up to 38 ounces now with our third unboxing, filling up these silver tubes. But wait, just like those infomercials, for those of you that are still here, my diehard stacking fans of the channel, thank you so much, because we do have a couple of coins from Aydin Coins. This is an order that I placed actually a little before Black Friday, but figured we'd bust it out now. So we did grab another silver Canadian maple leaf. Very nice. Very nice. Good quality. They all tend to come, pretty much the same. You do occasionally get one that's a little more rough than the others, but a lot of these maple leafs are just real high quality coins coming out of the mint. Not going to have to worry too much about defects. So we do have another Krugerrand. Shocking. We're going to get this tube of Krugerrands filled here pretty quick. Not bad. One of the cheaper options out there right now when it comes to premiums. I'm going to grab that. Add another Krugerrand to the tube. And then let's take a look. One more Australian silver kangaroo. Looks to be a pretty good one there. Don't see any milk spots, and I am moving fast because this video has gone on pretty long, and it tends to do so when you're unboxing as many silver coins and trying to show them with a little bit of detail to those watching. So, wow, we're really doing well on the Krugerrands as well as the Kangaroos. We're going to have to catch up on the Britannias, Eagles, and Maple Leafs, but that's okay. And thank you to Pierre from Aydin Coins. I did not pay for this. I do appreciate you throwing this in there. Let's go ahead and show the channel. 5 gram silver. It's a JM silver bar there. It's even got a little serial number, a little 5 gram silver bar, and a coin flip, or a bar flip, I guess. It's a perfect little flip for the bar. So thank you guys for Aydin Coins. I appreciate you sending me this extra 5 grams of silver here with my order. Thank you again. So there you go, guys. Got a lot of silver. Got a long way to go still, but we will get into more. We're going to have some more collectibles coming. We're going to keep working on these tubes. We'll get into more fractional gold, as well as some silver bars for my silver bar stackers. I have one bar there that I could reach and grab and slap down. So thanks all for tuning in today. Really appreciate you being here. Please do consider using my links down below. It does help the channel, and subscribing if you have not already. Thanks again. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching our video. I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel.